Introducing the Cadence CR10 12-foot specimen rods. Now, I had the great help from Des Taylor developing and testing these rods. Thank you very much, Des.
It's been a great pleasure testing them, mate.
And we've actually got 3 different rods in the range. We've got a 1 pound, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2 pound version. Unlike the barbel rods, which are 2-piece, but with just 1 single top, these specimen rods, they come with 2 tops. So you've got the butt section, and then you've got an Avon top, and you've got a quiver tip top. And the rod's actually supplied with 2 different carbon quiver tips. So I'll just talk a bit about the spec on the rods. The blanks are made from a beautiful high modulus carbon, which is very, very strong, very lightweight. It has a beautiful progressive action as well. We've got a reliable Fuji reel seat, which is very strong. And we've got these Fuji K Guides throughout. So that includes both top sections, the butt and the tips. And the K Guides are a really special guide, I think. And I know you agree, Des.
Fabulous, fabulous ring.
We like the fact that we've got the triple leg guides on the butt. We've got an alkanite insert, which is very, very strong and hard wearing, suitable for both braid and mono. And the K Guide design has been developed by Fuji to reduce and pretty much eliminate line wrapping around the guide, particularly the butt guide when you're casting.
Yeah.
So we think that's a really neat feature.
It is on the modern day rod because we're putting fewer rings on,
Yeah.
and the gap between the reel and that butt is a bigger distance, so you do get that wrap round.
We've got a full cork handle, which is a beautiful quality cork. And I mentioned the quiver tip, so I'll just quickly explain those. On the 1 and 1 1/4 pound version, we've got a 2 ounce and a 3 ounce tip. On the 1 1/2, it's supplied with a 3 and a 4 ounce tip. So we've tried to marry the tips to the type of fishing that you're going to be doing with each of these rods. And they really are tremendously versatile, aren't they? Perhaps you could just explain a little bit about your thinking behind the different types. So let's start with the 1 pound test curve. When would you use that rod, Des?
Yeah, I think all the rods. If you think the 1 1/4 and the 1 1/2, the closer you're fishing,
Yeah.
the smaller the fish,
Yeah.
then go the lighter rod.
Yeah.
So I would use for tench, bream, carp, etc. fairly close in, average size fish. 4 or 5 pound tench.
Yeah.
Double figured carp, etc. Again, when you're fishing the tip,
Yeah.
lovely for chub, but close range. And to be honest, if you've played a lot of carp, I say to people, try the 1 1/4,
Yeah.
because it's incredible. I've played them to 20 pound on it, and it's beautiful. On 10 pound line, beautiful rod.
I think that's right. Within the range, obviously, the versatility of it, you're going to be able to tailor the rod to your needs.
Yeah.
You've got the quiver tip top and you've got the Avon top. So like you say, maybe you're fishing a bit finer line, fishing for smaller fish, you'd go for the 1 pound and then gradually increase in power.
Well, they make lovely float rods as well for the specimen,
Yeah.
for specimen fishing.
Yeah.
The 2-piece with the solid top, fabulous float rod for big fish.
Yeah. So we've mentioned the versatility and the fact that they're just great fun to fish with, aren't they, Des?
Oh, beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
When you're getting up to the realms of fishing with heavier leads, maybe over 4 ounce, heavier lines over 12 pound, that's when you're stepping up to the barbel rods. But under that, we've got it covered with this range.
Yeah, they are an angler's. If you're an angler and you like a bend in a rod and you like to play a fish, these are the rods. They're beautiful.
Yeah. And I think that fact with the progressive action, with the power getting progressively more powerful down the bank, you've still got a bit of power in the butt section as well for playing bigger fish. But yeah, absolutely great. So once again, thanks for your help on these rods. I think you must be very proud of them. They're fantastic.
It's been a great pleasure just playing fish on them and testing them. It really has. And they look so nice.
Yeah, I think the classic cosmetics that you settled on, they look beautiful. Without making them look too glarish, or they look traditional but modern as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, just going back to the handle as well. The handle on them isn't too long. It isn't like a carp rod, because as a float rod or whatever on the river, if you want to use it, you don't want a great big rod sticking out the back of you. So the handle's the right length. Everything's been absolutely put right on it. It's great.
It's a good point, Des. And thanks again. And we're going to put all the spec information, including pricing, on our website. So we'll put a link to the website, and check them out. They really are fantastic rods.
Won't be disappointed, that's for sure.